हेलो माय ऑसम गेमर्स, कैसे हैं आप सब लोग? मज़े में? तो पिछली बार हम लोगों ने इसे यहीं से छोड़ा था, तो यहीं से ही कंटिन्यू करते हैं। ये एक काम था जो मैंने अधूरा छोड़ दिया, सोना। तो आज सो लेते हैं। बस आराम से लेट जाओ, आराम से भाई, बस सरक जाओ अंदर। हो गया। ऑलराइट, ये उठ चुका है और ये बहुत कुछ नोटिफिकेशन भी आ चुका। ओके, आंसर।
Oh, V, you get any sleep? No matter. Time you got up.
Think I might have caught something when I jagged into that corpo's biomine. Dunno, neurovirus or... Need to see Vic. Let him tell me what's got my head reeling, my stomach churning.
Okay, let me take you. I brought you a ride. Yeah, throw on some threads, meet me downstairs.
Okay, meet you downstairs, of course. चलो फिर बंद हो जा भाई। और फिर से
Hey V, Regina Jones here. If you're looking for work in Watson, give me a call.
How'd you find me? How'd you even know my name?
I know where to gather my intel. Could even call me a collector. Later, V.
NCPD! Open up!
We got a call! We're here to help!
कौन
Know
है?
you're in there!
ओके, यहाँ पर।
Trauma team will be there. Sign up for our platinum plan today.
ओके, मैसेज।
Because your life is
क्या मैसेज है?
9999 Trauma team.
Watson।
Don't forget.
Got another
पता नहीं,
drive, Santo
शायद
Domingo?
ये साइड मिशंस वाला होगा। रेजिना जोन्स जो भी है। अभी फिलहाल तो मुझे
Hey, yo, V. How about a round or two?
अबे
What
अभी
do you
नहीं।
say?
अरे अभी नहीं भाई, अभी अपना हेल्थ चेकअप कराने जाऊंगा। ओके, एंट्रांस। यहाँ क्या मार धाड़ होते ही रहता है क्या? अभी भी अभी भी मतलब बस सीखने का ही काम चल रहा है। ये उतना भी मुश्किल तो नहीं होगा, इसका लर्निंग कर्व जो है उतना भी मुश्किल नहीं होगा। सबसे आसान तो लगता है अपना GTA 5। GTA का कोई भी गेम बहुत आसान है उसका लर्निंग कर्व। और ये रहा बंदा। कसम से यार, मेरा ये ग्राफिक कार्ड इसको सपोर्ट ही नहीं कर रहा। और ये क्या है? कैनर हसल्स से बहुत कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन मिला।
Man of the hour. Sheesh, took you long enough. Worked up an appetite, just waiting.
हाँ भाई चल।
Sit down, let me finish this. And we can
अबे
drop in on
कितना
Senior
खाएगा बे?
Theodore.
कितना खाएगा तू? ये क्या है?
Didn't figure you was the type for Asian. Would have thought you'd find it too exotic.
What do you mean? What's there not to like? Noodles? Check. Synth sirloin? Check. Get some more chile action up in here, and you're looking at Mama Wells' signature sopa de fideos.
Mentioned something about a surprise yesterday. Am I remembering right, or just had a brain fart?
Probably both, because you usually forget shit. But it just so happens, I think I might have bagged us a sweet-ass J.O.B.
Go on.
I mean, maybe it's not as big as that, but just that it's fronted by a little-known someone named Dexter Deshawn. Only the top fixer in Night fucking City. Fat-ass black Jesus of the afterlife. 300 pounds of partly gold-plated cool.
ओ तेरी तो
How'd you manage to pull this? Trade in your spleen or something? As far as I know, we're not the type to get fingered by Dex.
You, me? Oh, but T-Bug, she's the one that hooked us up. Got us talking. Knew it was a done deal the moment he laid eyes on me. 'Cause come on, ain't nobody who can resist this. Am I right?
Sure, Jack. Whatever you say.
Okay.
So what's the gig? We meant to come out in one piece?
Our Lord and Savior wants to tell you everything himself, face to face. Oh, no pressure, but this whole deal, he's riding on you now, I say.
Okay.
Why do I gotta go? You and T-Bug draw straws without me?
T-Bug and Dex go way back, and my face is yesterday's news. Now Dex says he needs to check you, talk to you. Look, V, it's his job, his rules. I can't blame him for taking a personal approach. And it ain't as bad as you think, okay? Trust me.
Guess I got no choice then.
Dex is a real deal when it comes to fixers. Don't get me wrong. Don't got nothing against the Padre or Wakako, but
ये
Dex
आया
is
glitch.
his own. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Not really, no.
It's always the same story. You land on fresh turf, local fixer waves his dick around, but he's smiling, saying you'll be up to your neck in gigs and eddies. Still, all you are is another name in their little black book. Nifty tool for getting them a fat slice of whatever half-baked shit pie their client put on the table. Sure, you crack jokes over drinks, but in the end, it's biz. Gracias a Dios.
अबे कितना मुंह पोछेगा और कितना खाएगा?
Watch your wheels. Gave them to my guy yesterday to smooth over the dents after our dust up with the scabs.
Thanks, Jack. Much appreciated.
You can call your active vehicle to your current location with V. Okay.
Some top-notch work Miguel did. Rides like it looks. Factory new.
We'll see about that.
So we rolling or what?
Okay.
Let's feel this factory new ride.
ये है किधर? अब कौन चलाएगा अभी? इतने सारे glitches, frame drops, उसके बाद
Easy on the gas, huh? I just ate. Oh, supposed
Alright.
to stop by Vic's anyhow. I got a date. Me and Miss D.
You don't say.
She's
switch
so
camera, Q.
sweet. Really gets me, you know?
Oh shit.
Carajo! Some people!
बस ठुकी किस्मत वाला ठोक दी गाड़ी. ये अजीब है. बोट लाइक. अब मैं जाऊँ कैसे वहाँ पर? मेरे जैसा आदमी तो यहीं से जाएगा. ओके, पार्किंग स्पॉट पे खड़ा होना है. चलो फिर पार्किंग 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 हो गया.
Yeah, this is it. Come on, V. Find me once Vic's done dusting your circuits.
इसका ड्राइविंग का और थोड़ा एक्सपीरियंस लेना पड़ेगा भाई. इतनी आसानी से तो नहीं होने वाला. भाई कहाँ पर कौन मार रहा है किसको? बहुत ही गंदा दिख रहा है.
Hey, V. Dr. Vector will see you now.
I'll sit tight over here. Me and Misty got a little catching up to do.
ऑलराइट, चलो फिर डॉक्टर वेक्टर के पास चलते हैं. कहाँ गया? ये क्या है भाई? ओके.
Vicky, surprise
Information
every
ले
old
चुका.
ripper. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too, V. Oh, wow. To what do I owe the pleasure today?
Last gig. Had to jack into a client's neuro socket. Think I might have gotten spiked.
Experiencing migraines, nausea, hypersensitivity to bright lights?
Whole kit and caboodle.
All right, kid. We'll sort you out in a flash. Besides that, how are things?
ओके ये क्या है भाई?
Met a new fixer. He gave me a job. Name's Dexter Deshawn.
Known quantity from the afterlife. No denying you're moving up.
But something you're not telling me, Vic?
Keep your guard up, that's all. I've heard some things about Dex. He's not as chill as he makes himself out to be.
ओके
Need some new kit. But
ध्यान रखूंगा
tools,
अपना.
not toys, Vic. Time I bumped up my sights and got a grip.
Really? Now? Finally?
Vic, shit's getting real. Got a job from Dex Deshawn, hitting the major leagues. Need tech that can perform.
The Dexter Deshawn? Well, that is something. But let me guess. Hasn't paid you yet.
Quit crying, Vic. I'll bring you the eddies later, with interest. You know I will.
Last time. You hear? Chair, please. Sit down and relax.
छोटा से छोटा एक्शन भी खुद करना होता है, वो अपने आप नहीं करने वाला.
Kuroshi optics. Best I've got, and should be about right under the circumstances. Now jack in.
Kuroshi? Whoa. Vic, nothing tops that on the market.
Sounds like it could come in handy then.
I gave you my word I'd pay you back, but this might be too rich for my blood.
We'll work something out. Right now, I'm just out to make sure you get back in one piece. Eddie's in hand.
ओके
You peruse and choose while I scan. See what's going on inside.
वाह, ये तो बहुत ही पेचीदा लग रहा है. ओके, ऑक्यूलर सिस्टम इसके लिए 4 अवेलेबल आइटम, 4 अवेलेबल आइटम 2, ऐसे बहुत सारे हैं. मेरे पास सिर्फ 27,000 ऐसे कुछ है. ओ नहीं, अच्छा इस क्लिनिक पे इतना है ना क्या? मेरा तो बस 300 ही है. 300 में क्या मिलने वाला है भाई? ओके देखते हैं. ओके अभी तो ये 0 है. ये अपग्रेड्स है क्या? शायद लग रहा है. बैक और शायद ये वाला. हाँ ये दोनों लग चुके. क्या मैं और कुछ लगा सकता हूँ? वाओ ऐसा इनके रेट्स तो आसमान छूते हैं. ऑलराइट तो फिर हो गया. अभी तो और कुछ है ही नहीं. बाप रे बाप.
Mark 1, like I said. Decent enough scanner. Displays data on your cornea. Cherry on the top's a built-in external lens disruptor. In layman's terms, any surveillance cam will capture your face as a blur. And just remember, your body will still show up as crystal clear.
This should do the trick. Talks to Kuroshi Tech, too.
I'm ready. Carve away.
Excellent. Let's do this.
अरे 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 आँख फोड़ेगा क्या? अरे भाई साहब
That major league arm of yours right here.
गया देख के ही डर लग रहा है.
So, what's new in the life of Victor Vector?
Yeah, if I'm being honest, not much. And that's fine with me. I used to live in a world where all that mattered was who's who, what's what, and how's why.
And what happened?
One day, I just dropped it and never looked back. I'll never be a legend in this town, but been sleeping nights ever since. Just like that. Thanks. Now, a bit of anesthetic and I can start cutting. Feel anything?
Play by play, though? Really, Doc? Makes you sound like a dentist. Always going on and on.
Don't be mean now. Remember, I'm old. I got a shaky Gannic hand. Could slip. Lights out for a minute, all right?
क्या मेरी आँखें निकाल दिया?
Okay, let's test this. See the magic in action. Linking you in. You might feel a little discomfort at first. Blurred vision, low contrast, glitches. Well, how's it look? Feel all right to you?
Oh, this is fantastic, Vic.
Oh, beautiful. Time for the scanner. It might take you a few seconds to adjust, but first time's rarely the charm. With anything, really. Scanner should eventually sync with your thought processes and read your intentions. I also injected NCPD file search. Run into any ne'er-do-wells? You know exactly what they ne'er did well.
इसके बारे में बता रहा है. अरे यार. इतने सारे information.
It auto worked like a charm. Now draw your weapon. You should see your ammo count in a brand new sight.
Okay.
How about the neurovirus from the last job? Can you check it?
Done and gone while we were putting in your implant. Ran a full sweep on your soft and circuits. Zap the critter. You're certified bug-free.
Shit, Victor, not bad. I don't know what to say.
Say you'll take this and remember the dosage. 2 whiffs now, and another 2 in an hour.
Okay.
What am I looking at?
A mild stim. Should boost neurotransmission in the short term and muffle some of the side effects while the implant takes.
All right.
Thanks again, Vic. You're the best. I owe you.
Go on, kid. Show them what you're made of. And once you hit the big leagues, don't forget where you came from.
Sure.
Guard up, you idiot.
Who's winning?
Hernandez. You know, in the old days, that cripple Malone would have been flat on the boards. Now every last fighter's got extra skull lining. Absorb it, me.
तुम बात करते रह भाई अकेले अकेले मैं चला.
Your heart chakra looks a little out of whack, babe. I can release it for you, but you'd have to watch out for negative energy fields and avoid mean reds.
V, yo, listen up. I talked to Dex while you were in with the doc. He's waiting in his ride. For you. Ain't but a hop to where he's parked. Next to Gramsci Burgers.
Okay, do my best to talk us up.
ओके अरे भाई ये छोटे छोटे मिशंस, लेकिन इसी से ही सीखना पड़ेगा मुझे। वाओ, यहाँ एक पुलिस कार है। और ये क्या है भाई?
V, listen, I've got this delicate matter. That's why I called you. The number of cyber psycho attacks in the city is on the rise. Now that's probably not news to you, but this issue matters to me for a few reasons. There are people who say cyberpsychosis can be treated.
Right.
And I know exactly how that sounds, but I believe even an unproven therapy is still better than a bullet to the brain. If I get a tip about a possible attack, I'll give you a call. Maybe you can investigate before Max Tack hits the scene. But remember, you're not there to execute anybody. Try to incapacitate the attacker, and I'll send someone to pick him up. I hope that's all clear.
चलो भाई, बस इनकैपेसिटेट करना है। ऑलराइट, मुझे उधर जाके बैठना है। आया आया, मैं बैठा।
Yo, Mr. V, a pleasure.
Dexter Deshawn in the flesh. Ample indeed.
Let's roll. Mind if I ask you something right off the bangle? Would you rather live in pieces, Mr. Nobody, die ripe, old, and smelling slightly of urine, or go down for all times in a blaze of glory, smelling near like posies, without seeing your 30th?
भाई इतना लंबा चौड़ा पूछ दिया।
You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing. Night City don't let you choose.
Oh, but it does. See, in my line of work, I choose to be Mr. Chill. But folk who try to take advantage, well, they see the beast inside. All right, listen, Mr. V?
Let me hear it. What's the job?
There's this prototype tech, a biochip to be precise. Job's to grab it. Simple.
Yeah? Guessing it belongs to a corp.
Arasaka. Surely that's no problem.
Okay. That's a death sentence.
No problem. Just a death sentence. NC's Arasaka's turf. Nobody fucks with them here.
What can I say, Mr. V? High risk, high reward. First rule of the afterlife. Besides that, I'm no leadhead. Ain't gonna leave no trace for them to follow, cause we gonna do this clean and on the hush-hush. We understand each other.
You work this out? Got a plan?
Two things. First, a conundrum with the Maelstrom boys. Needs active resolving that. Second, a rendezvous. Simple. Client who brought us the job's anxious. She wants to parlay with one of the team.
Client? What's her thing? Why she need to meet?
Woman's name's Evelyn Parker. Betting her wasn't easy. Put the word out I was looking for any kind of intel.
Right, and?
Some brothers from Pacifica got back to me. Told me to stop looking. End of convo. Anyway, our little client insisted on meeting someone with skin in the game. You know, who'll be there for it all. Yours truly will be remote. T-Bug ain't no people person, and Jaggy's only good at some things. I know you know what I mean. Pretty much leaves you.
What's the issue needs resolving with Maelstrom? Got a beef?
Slotting the shard.
ये क्या है भाई?
Got a classic tale for you. Psycho gang doing his thing 2 weeks back. Jumped a Militech convoy. Got away with the gear. Corp don't even know Maelstrom's involved. Now see, Convoy was carrying the Flathead, a little combat bot, a prototype. And I need me that bit of high-grade military tech. Because if we don't get that bot, we don't get no soccer chip. And we sure as hell don't get no happily ever after. But don't get excited. It's a single-use toy. Now, I flat out purchased the damn thing from Maelstrom. Problem is, I did so from a gent went by the name of Brick. I say when, because Brick was the leader. 3 days after we'd sealed our deal, his friend and gangmate, one Simon Randall, aka Royce, plain dropped his ass. Royce is in charge now, and I got no way of knowing if he aims to honor his predecessor's word. To add to this shitstorm, one Meredith Stout of Militech has developed an interest in said convoy.
Okay.
Royce guy. What's he like?
A straight psychopath, chrome-loving kind.
Big club in this town.
I'll give you that. Except few of its other members, no matter the stakes, would put a friend and associate through an industrial microwave dryer. Apparently, first thing to burst are the eyeballs. Get a nice clear pop. Then the rest goes goulash.
Who's the prima donna?
Corpo agent, internal affairs. Been skidding around town asking after the convoy as if her life depended on finding it. The one lead she's got zip-tied in her trunk. Stick up her ass ain't growing any shorter, so she must be getting desperate. Be wise to think how you could use that. Of course, to do so, you'll need that frazzled cat's info. Sending it now.
Think I got everything. Time I got to work.
Well, that's just music to my ears. I'll set up the meet with Miss Parker at Lizzie's bar. Flathead, though's gonna be all you. One more thing, Mr. V.
Okay. पूछ लो भाई.
Quiet life or blaze of glory? Later now.
अरे भाई मुझे कहला के छोड़ दिया.
Jackster, talk to Dex.
Yeah, Gordito's a big deal. Literally a nog.
अरे भाई.
You're weirding me out, V.
He was out to work for whatever.
Claimed to want to check our pro-cred, but to me it feels more like he tangled us up with Maelstrom and Militech. There's this combat bot, military prototype. Maelstrom clept it. Then Dex paid to take it off their hands just before the Gangoons had a switch up in management.
Right. Heard about that. Royce versus Brick. Hostile takeover.
About sums it up. Dex wants us talking to Royce. Gave the deets of some Militech agent too, but I don't know how much help she stands to be.
Chingon.
Okay.
Then there's the other thing. Gotta meet the client who put the job on the table. Evelyn Parker.
You? Well, what's Dex gonna do? Ride around in his limo, chat chicks up on the hollow?
Parker wants to meet someone on the crew. Dex gave me the nod.
He must know what he's doing. So, how you want to play this? Maelstrom or Parker? What's first?
Parker. Think I ought to see her first. See what she's like, what she's after.
Orale. In that case, I'll hit the all foods, put my nose to the ground, sniff around. Hasta luego.
चलो फिर ये भी हो गया. चलो फिर अभी फिर से मुझे मिलने जाना है. काफ़ी दूर जाना है. मैं भी से बुला सकता हूँ अपना गाड़ी. मेरी गाड़ी. ओके कंफर्म. कहाँ चली गई? ये है क्या? ओह ये रहा. अबे कहाँ चला गया? अरे भाई मैं यहाँ हूँ। ओह शिट। चलो शायद इस कार का रेस्पॉन्स ऐसा है अजीब सा। दूसरों का शायद अच्छा हो सकता है। अरे रुक भाई, लगा। एग्जिट, अंदर घुस। बस अब मैं देखूं जरा पास से, एकदम बढ़िया। चलो जाने दो भाई। अबे तू क्लोज्ड है अब। एक मिनट यार, अच्छा 6 PM to 6 AM रात में। तो अभी मैं क्या करूं? तो गाइस हम लोग यहाँ पर पहुँच चुके हैं और रात भी हो चुकी है। 6 PM to 6 AM उसके बीच में यहाँ पर आना था।
Looking a little put out there, input. Interest you in a preem BD?
इसका तो पूरा बॉडी ही प्लास्टिक का बना हुआ है। ओके
Sure, and I go.
Hold it. House rules first. There will be severe penalties for any unauthorized recording. No drugs, no groping. Someone catch your eye? You do not grab them. You find them in the catalog, ask for a BD, and get yourself a box.
I really look that green to you. Like I don't know.
Door's open.
Have fun, input.
Welcome to Lizzie's.
सेफ एरिया।
My, what a sweet little face you have.
सीधे चलते हैं जहाँ दिखाया गया है। और ये है क्या बबुआ? एक इसे अभी नहीं पढ़ना।
You blind?
Hey.
Get you something.
Yes.
You gonna say something?
Looking for Evelyn Parker. You know if she's here?
Who's asking?
Name's V. She and I have a date.
Well, V, it's a pleasure. I'm Mateo.
Uh-huh. So, Evelyn?
Club's big. Gonna have to look around. Can't do it for you.
It's all right, Mateo. I was waiting for this one.
Okay. तुम हो
Evelyn Parker. I knew it was you as soon as you walked in.
Sense on? Only tequila I drink. How would you know?
I like to know everything about the people I work with. Either that or it was just a lucky guess.
Mind if we talk about the job? Heard you got something for me.
But not here. Come with me. We'll be in the lounge, Mateo. Anyone asks, we're not here.
Okay.
So, what can
Nothing's
a
wrong.
horny girl like
Really?
me? Why don't you just tell me the truth?
I just
ये लाउंज है. Okay, sit. मारे पीटेगी ना क्या पता नहीं. पता नहीं मारेगी या पीटेगी या सिर्फ बात करेगी. अबे.
Dex had a load to say about you. Called you professional, effective, and trustworthy. I hope he wasn't overselling.
I'm the best. Okay.
V?
I'm good at what I do. Got a solid crew on my back, too. Never once botched a job.
You do realize I expect more of you than scraping street corner data terms. Much, much more.
I'm the best. And I know what I'm getting into. Dex was clear. The job's high risk.
By the way, you work together long? You and Dex?
अब ठीक है. कुछ ज़्यादा ही ब्राइट लग रहा है लेकिन चलेगा. Okay.
I'm waiting.
Just started working with him, in fact.
I've heard there are two kinds of fixers. Those with stable crews on long contracts and short leashes. Loyalty and predictability they value above all else. Then there's the other kind. Dex's kind.
Come on. Can't leave that hanging.
Headhunters. They lay their trust elsewhere, not in people, but in a thing. Their intuition. They bet on potential. And if they lose that bet, it's the last mistake they ever make. I'm hoping Dex's intuition has served him well in this case.
Let's cut to the chase. What do you got for me?
Your target. I trust you know what it is.
Relic. Secure your soul trinket. Key tech in the program, actually. We're tangling with Arasaka, making this heist one dangerous, risky motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. Arasaka's poured billions into personality transfer technology. But me, I just want the data on this one. The chip is tucked away inside Konpeki Plaza, the hotel. You ever been?
You know, just never rolled through that neighborhood.
Damn shame. The fresh they serve is sinfully good. Chef must have made a deal with the devil.
So where's this chip hiding exactly?
In a suite on the top floor. The room's occupied by Yorinobu Arasaka.
Yorinobu Arasaka? He's in town?
Don't you read the scream sheets? The media couldn't get enough of Yori coming to Night City. It was all over the headlines. Anyway, he's heir apparent to the Arasaka Empire. Saburo Arasaka's only surviving son.
What? So Arasaka Jr.'s planning to grab the reins while in Night City?
Only a handful of people in Night City know what the Arasaka's real plans are.
Telling me you're one of them?
Okay.
Top dog like Yorinobu's bound to have an army on call. Hotel's probably a goddamn fortress by now, too.
Yorinobu keeps exactly no hustle around. Not one guard. Got rid of them a long time ago.
Huh. Why is that?
Surely you know what they say about Arasaka intel. Sneeze in Night City, and a blossom drops from a cherry tree in Tokyo. Yorinobu was convinced his Arasaka security detail reported directly to his father.
So we're not jumping the corp. We're jumping Yorinobu Arasaka himself.
Yorinobu is a puppet. He lost all his cards years ago when he failed to do Daddy's bidding. Saburo's had Yori's balls in a vice for years. He might just turn the screw and crush them outright if he learns his son's up to no good again.
Look, If you've got any spare aces up your sleeve, now's the time to show them.
Now, this should make your prick perk up. Yorinobu recently swiped the chip from an Arasaka laboratory. He's made a deal with Netwatch. Aims to sell it to them. Have you spotted my ace yet, or do I need to spell things out?
So what's Yorinobu due to walk away with?
Unimportant. You focus on the biochip.
What could cyberspace's watchers and protectors offer him? Intelligence on his enemies?
That doesn't matter in the least. Because you'll make sure the transaction never happens, and I get the chip.
ओह, इतना लंबा चौड़ा बातचीत सुन के मेरा दिमाग पक रहा है.
Fine. So no Arasaka security on the device because Yorinobu whisked it away in secret. Now, where's he hiding it?
Likely in a specialized container. One that mimics an organic neural environment. On the outside, it looks like an ordinary briefcase.
And the case is...
You'll see for yourself soon enough. Provided we're done gossiping about the Arasakas.
Okay, what's next?
Now comes the best part. Follow me. Got something for you. Should help you plan.
Okay.
Brain dance from Konpeki Plaza.
How's a brain dance supposed to help? Need facts, not thrills.
Think BDs are only good for fondling virtual tits? Jacking off too in those boxes?
Like anything else?
No.
I do not.
It can be a very useful tool. Good for analyzing details human perception, even boosted, doesn't grasp. Exactly what you need.
So what's on the tape?
Yorinobu's suite. The glorious interior. You'll need to locate the relic yourself. Hope I grabbed enough detail to make that possible.
Hold up. Mean to say you recorded this?
Mm-hmm. BD rec implant. Why, you object?
जाना कहाँ है भाई?
Supposed to be Yorinobu's pad on the tape. Means you were inside. You know each other?
How else could I get all this intel? I know him pretty well, actually. We have an arrangement. Strictly business. Suits us both, I think.
Let's see this brain dance.
Judy'll help. She's a mox, too. Besides, we go back, years.
मुझे लगा कुछ नया implant देगी.
This is important. Judy's always been there for me. Always helped out. I trust her. But she's a mox, not the latest member of your crew. Try not to forget. So, you'll be a good boy, tread lightly, and keep that tongue on a leash.
Relax. Believe it or not, I'm no stranger to tact. In biz or life.
ओह हाँ, कुछ इम्प्लांट मिलने वाला है. चलो फिर.
Hey, there you are.
This is V. He's here for that BD role. And V, this is Judy. Best brain dance editor I know.
Enough already. Gonna make me barf.
Okay.
Hey, Judy.
Compiled your BDF.
What do you think? Will it do?
Still pretty raw, but yeah, ought to do.
Mm-hmm. V needs to get deep inside. That's most important.
So, let's calibrate. Tune it to him. Believe me, I've dealt with worse. Should see the jig street porn we gotta contend with sometimes.
अरे मुझे भी देखने दो यार.
So we drop V inside. Let him look, let him rummage around, right?
क्या है?
How about it, V? Raw brain dance. Ever taken a dip before?
No.
Look, I'm no BD virgin, but the raw stuff, uncharted territory.
Relax. I'll explain everything. It's less complicated than it sounds. Sit down, settle in, and we'll get you going.
Okay. पता नहीं क्या करने वाले हैं. कुछ इम्प्लांट वगैरह मिल जाए तो ज़्यादा अच्छा होगा.
Gotta create your sensory profile first.
A what profile now?
A model of your perceptions and emotional responses. Need to adjust that so the raw BD won't overwhelm you. If I don't, best case scenario, you'll get nauseous as soon as you're in. Probably barf like you would in a shoddy virtue enviro.
Mm-hmm. And worst case?
Your synapses sizzle like locusts in a deep fryer. But we're not about to let that happen. Nuh-uh.
Okay. Hit me. Just promise me it won't hurt.
It won't. Not this time. Now sit still, look at me. Gonna run the analysis soft. Should feel a slight tingling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now let's set the optics and other sensory sigs. Look smack into these two screens. Pretend it's an eye exam.
Am I gonna have to do this calibration dance every time?
Not necessarily, but it's worth the wait. Give me 2 more minutes and you'll see exactly what BD analysis is capable of. 1 more sec. Need to get the pain receptor limiters in. Okay. All set. You need to test your profile first. Tossing in a sample BD. You can use it to get to know the editor. Now let me see. Where could we...
Can't he just use my recording? Why are we wasting time?
So we don't risk our necks. Besides, won't take a sec. Got something here. Should be perfect.
What'd you choose?
Corner store holdup in Heywood. Real amateurs. Don't even know where I got it. Suits our needs perfectly, though. You ready?
Boot it up.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you the tailored version first. Let you get your bearings. Then we'll jump into editing mode. Be diving in 3, 2, 1.
Plan simple. Do nothing odd. Don't get creative. You go in, snatch the cash, get out. And we sell the BD to those psycho freaks from the studio.
Got it.
And remember, everything on full blast. They'll spot us extra for a wicked adrenaline high. Okay, on you go.
Down! Everybody! On the ground! I want to see you kissing the flooring! Money! Now! Or I will fucking drop you, I swear to God! Whoa! Yeah! Hey! Now! Before I blow your fucking head off! Ah!
Slow, deep breaths. Your cortisol and adrenaline spiked, but the soft activated your hormone blockers. Nothing happened. You're alive and well. Yeah, it's impressive, right? It's too bad most of the BDs we do here are only good for flogging the log. Anyway, you ready to do this? Look at your rec?
Dunno, Let's take a break. Still feel like that kid when... Oh, yeah. I think I'm done.
V, there's no time. Get it together, please.
Okay. Go ahead. Just need T-Bug to link in.
Whoa. Who?
Runner for my crew, security specialist. She'll tell me what to look for while we analyze. No problem, I hope.
Actually, it is a problem. Not what we agreed, Ev.
Relax, Judy. Everything will be fine.
You don't quite grasp the risks I took by letting you in here. What I'm risking poking around with this stuff.
We're all taking risks here. That's the job. So either T-Bug patches in, or I'm on my way out.
Judy, please.
Fine. Call her. Let's get this over with.
चलो फिर कॉल कर लेते हैं.
Hey V, what's happening?
Bug, listen. I got some useful footage from Konpeki Plaza. It's a brain dance.
Konpeki? Oh, thought as much.
Someone there with you?
Unimportant, T-Bug. Please focus. Need your help. Got no clue what I'm supposed to look for once I'm in.
Alright, see if I can walk you through it. Jacking into your tech now. You've got to give me access. Opening port 1779. Secure protocol? Good, I'm going in. Should be getting my request now.
Got it. You ready?
A millisec. Okay, connection confirmed. Now some quick tip ice and we're clear. Ready to dance.
Fire up, Judy.
ये तो काफी लंबा होने वाला है.
Alright, V. Eyes open. Gotta find out where Yorinobu's keeping the relic.
अंदर नहीं घुस सकता क्या? अरे भाई इतना हिलेगा तो कैसे होगा? ओके. ओके, यहाँ पर भी है कुछ. स्कैन.
Shit, camera's packed with new tech. Motion sensors, heat sig activators, IFF.
You skilled enough to kill it all?
Mucho more than enough. Just need access to their subnet. Alarm firmware's fresh, but saw excited birds chirping on a BBS. Something about lots of seeds falling to this sieve. Let me generate keys. I can forge their SIGs.
Fuckable meat, are you?
Alright. नहीं, यहाँ पर कुछ है. यहाँ पर कुछ तो है जो मैं देख नहीं पा रहा. वो क्या है?
Easier to spot where Yorinobu's keeping the chip.
ओके. सबसे ज़्यादा कूल कौन सा जगह होगा? चलो फिर अब थर्मल लेयर डिटेक्शन सिस्टम में देखेंगे कि
yourself comfortable.
ये क्या है?
Oh, Donaghy's. Looks like Mr. Arasaka had something to celebrate. Really think you'll find the chip in there? No way. Temp's too low. Could fluctuate. Nice try, though.
Okay. चिप यहाँ नहीं है तो कहाँ पर है? ये रहा.
Right. Grab the heat sig. Matches the spec in the docks.
Yorinobu's got the case here. Guaranteed.
Mm-hmm. We got it. Good work. Looks like we got everything we need. Good out of the editor.
We shall see.
Please speak with your father. Take your...
और भी बहुत कुछ है भाई.
The interest in this project, he can certainly explain the risks.
My father's a tired, visionless old graybeard.
Just a fancy-ass fridge.
Who thinks nothing will change, and he'll live forever in his tiny...
Oh, got any candy left?
इसमें तो सच में कुछ भी नहीं मिल रहा. ये सिर्फ एक मिला, ये भी एक मिला. और मिला क्या? और कुछ?
Stuff was pretty.
यहाँ देख लेते हैं. कुछ है? ओह, ये एसी है.
Air conditioning, standard model for hotels of this caliber.
Okay. चलो फिर. काम खत्म. पैसा हजम.
Get everything you need?
Yep, that'll do. Thanks, Judy. We got it. Later, T-Bug.
Nice work today. See you soon.
I'll wipe the cache and your data. You were never here. Keep it. I'll put it on Ev's tab. Portable device for handling BDs. I already uploaded your calibration settings. Not as sophisticated as what we got here, but should do the trick.
And it keeps you out of harm's way. Clever.
Speaking of harm's way, know what I see looking at you? Walking, talking corpses.
Okay.
Judy, relax. Nobody will ever know.
Evelyn, please. No shortcuts. You go that route, City'll always win. So be careful.
Of course I will be. Besides, we'll talk in a bit.
All right. Okay, Judy, huh?
Well, don't worry. Won't do any...
Depends.
On what?
Hey, one sec.
Whether you come alone or with a tag along, like a net runner.
No runners. I promise. See ya.
चलो.
Let's walk. Well, what do you think?
Think I see how you know so much about Yorinobu.
It's simple. Men like pillow talk a bit too much.
So it's just about the sex.
Biz. And biz only.
You sure Yorinobu doesn't expect this kind of move from you?
He's got no idea. Trust me. He's too busy with Netwatch to give me that kind of attention. Besides, even if some suspicion takes root in his mind, it shouldn't matter. He won't react in time. And that's something you'll handle, right?
You're not worried? Arasaka will flag and screen anyone who's had dealings with Yorinobu.
Oh, they'll have a long list then. Packed full of big names. Much bigger than mine. You tell me who they check first. Corpo hotshots and cutthroats? Or a little bedroom plaything like me?
Intel on Yorinobu, the chip, the BD from Konpeki. Winds are right. Plan's perfect. Job like this comes 1 in a million.
Thanks. Now the punchline, please.
Just sounds too good to be true. What's the catch?
Cold feet. Are you looking to get out of it?
I want to know if you're really in control here. You're not sending me into the sort of shit I can't wait out of.
V, I have 0 reasons to haze you. We're in this together. Really. Trust me that I got this.
So, what now?
V, do this job for me. I mean me alone. No splitting the payout with anyone else. No middlemen. No Dex.
You want to fuck over our fixer? I knew something was up.
Dex is a middleman. And a useless one at this point.
Evelyn, you don't mess with fixers. That's the one rule every merc in this city knows. And actually follows.
But if we're smart...
Doesn't matter. Mistake like that'll cost you your rep. And without a rep, you're nobody. You sure you want to do this?
Better ask yourself that question. Do you want to spend the rest of your days blasting scavs? Or become a legend overnight? Your choice.
If I agree, there'll be hell to pay, for sure.
I know. Whatever you decide, it stays between us. I can offer 50%. Eddie's enough to do whatever the hell you like.
I'll be finished. Dex won't forgive a dirt move like this.
Dex isn't the only fixer in town. But my offer's the only one you'll ever get.
Let me think about it.
Mm-hmm. If you need me, call. I'll send you my number.
Okay.
Good luck. Now go. I need a few words with Judy.
ओके फिर यहाँ से चलते हैं और
How things looking, Mr. V?
Turns out Evelyn's recording from Konpeki was worth our time.
Beautiful. T-Bug already called. Said she's working her magic. And the flathead?
Nothing yet. On it now.
T-Bug says no chance of that chip without that bot. To work then, Mr. V.
Come on in.
ओके उसने तो डबल क्रॉस करने के लिए ऑफर दे दिया है. अब पता नहीं डबल क्रॉस करें भी या नहीं. इसके बारे में सोचना पड़ेगा. सो गाइस ये वीडियो बहुत ही लंबा बन गया है. अभी इस वीडियो के लिए बस इतना ही रखता हूँ. अगले वीडियो में. तब तक के लिए आप अपना ख्याल रखें और सुरक्षित रहें. ओके टेक केयर. बाय बाय.